Hollywood gem with A-list actors that they tried to bury on us, called Tiptoes. Now, the trailer's been popping on the internet for years. A lot of people think it's a joke, but Matthew McConaughey is never funny on purpose. So if you don't want to know what happens, turn the channel now, preferably to another station in the Viacom family. We'll start by telling you who's in this movie. Matthew McConaughey, Kate Beckinsale. Matthew comes in, he's dressed to the nines. No, I said this thing and you're not invited. And she's like, oh, well, why don't I blow you? At this moment, I'm like, this movie might be okay. And you meet his mom for the first time. She's not really Matthew's late. She's really matched his twin brother, who is Gary Oldman, is late. Here's the big thing. Gary Oldman, he's playing a little person in this. So what does he do? They just crudely have him like, just pull your arms back a little bit. It's not hard for a little person to find a place to hide. Matthew McConaughey comes home, and she's like, where have you been? He's like, oh, nowhere. I think I might be pregnant. When he's asleep, that's when he goes in there. I think he was just going downstairs to do crunches. I don't know. And he's wearing tight white briefs. He looks a girl. No denying that. It's a good-looking man. And who is it? It's Bridget the Midget. David Allen Greer's He's like, oh, well, I'm his twin brother. Why didn't you tell me? Did you know a family of midgets? And he's like, whoa. They are little people. Then the next time in the bed, she's like, oh, so she says little people. And he goes, oh, you're learning the language. That's really good. I need a crane. And he's like, well, once, when I was a kid, you were playing games and stuff. And she's like, oh, you were in a circle jerk? I would have loved to have seen that.
You had a circle jerk and a bunch of little people? I would love to see that.
See, that just gave me some credibility. And in walks the doctor, who's a little person. Matthew sees this, a little person baby, in the delivery room, just starts punching the wall. That is immediately after he had his first son. Then the conversation came up, would I have sex with a little person? Oh, but it looked like a monster eating you. And he starts screaming at her, our baby's a dwarf. I think it's going to be better for you and the kid if I just leave. That's what most mothers, it would be easy if I could do this alone. You think he's going to get it together? By the way, that's the loophole in the future of carpool lane cars. And then he looks at her and goes, I hope you're not mad at me, but you'll take care of it. At this point, you can't help but make Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs reference. She looks at him and he looks at her, and then she goes, you can kiss me if you want. And the movie ends. And that's Tiptoes. Yeah, no. I'm sure we had to cut some of that out. To see the complete spoiler alert, head on over to our blog, and while you're there, upload a clip for a chance to be our viewer video. This week's winner comes to us from the Birthday Boys.